Good morning, student. Now, today we are going to discuss about the chapter number 2 in civics, federalism. In federalism, today's topic is what makes India a federal country. What is our topic? What makes India a federal country? When we see in previous lesson, if you think that there is a two country, Belgium and Sri Lanka, where the population are very small, like one state of India, but due to the diversity, it was too difficult to govern by the government. At the same time, when you think about the India's population, India is a big country where the number of the people living according to their linguistic, according to their caste, their tradition, ritual, everything is different from each other. So it is too difficult to govern in India. That is why there are three tiers of government. The level of the three tiers government we have. Tiers means स्तर, पहला, दूसरा और तीसरा. So first tier of the government is central government. Second is a state government, and third one is a panchayati and municipal government. So in this way, government has been shared the power among the all three this, like central government, all these three tiers: central government, state government, as well as panchayati and the municipal government. So what makes our India a federal country? So there are three lists we have: the government, union government and the state government. It is contain three lists. First one is a union list, state list and concurrent list. So one by one I will discuss you about the what are the three lists. So first list is a union list. So union list includes subject of the national important, such as what are the national important, like defense. When any other country attack, so defense is a power is given to the central. So first one is a, that is a defense, foreign exchange. Apart from that, affairs, foreign affairs, banking and communication. These are the number of example about the union list. It is an important list. They can think about this matter. Apart from that, they are include the list because they need to uniform policy on this matter throughout the country of the union government, can make the relating to the subject maintaining of the union list. So what is there in the first list? Union list. So union list is an important list. It's include what? Foreign affairs. Foreign affairs means any kind of deal of business and all, any kind of decision. So it is called foreign affair. Communication, foreign exchange, communications and banking. This includes union list. Now state list also have some power. So what kind of content it is? So it's contain subject of the state like local importance such as the policy, trade, commerce, agriculture and irrigation. The state government alone can be make a law relating to the subjects. So trade, commerce, agriculture. Union state list, trade, commerce, agriculture. So trade, commerce and agriculture under the state list, they can think and they can take decision over the in their state what is trade, commerce and agriculture. Last one is a concurrent list. Concurrent list means it includes subjects of common interest to the both of the government. Common interest which is for the central government as well as state governments. So that union list includes subjects of common interest to both of the union government as well as the state government, such as the education, forest, trade, marriage, adoption, and succession. So it's include what? It include marriage, education, forest, etc. Marriage, forest, education. You can see education is implemented in both union list and the central government and state government. There's any state where we don't have education facilities and all, because it is a necessary for them, because India is a diverse country where the number of the people living, their caste is different, religion is different, linguistic, everything, their rituals, their lifestyle, everything is different from others. So these are the number of the list which is contain 3 tiers provided by the government, so that it should be smooth functionings of the government. So again, I would like to revise about 2 things. That federalism, when I started this chapter, I have given example about the Sri Lanka and the Belgium, whether it is a very small country. Belgium and Sri Lanka both are very small countries. Still there is a problem to govern here. So why? Because of diversity. So think about the India. India is a big country where we have diverse people. So to maintain a peace in our country, government has been divided in some list: union list, state list, and concurrent list. Each they have some their own rights, some they can make a law according to their state. So what makes India federal government? So there are 3 lists. It makes our India federal government, that is union list, state list, and concurrent list. And according to there we have foreign affairs, commerce, banking, trade, agriculture, and marriage, education, forestry, and all. So in this chapter, this much only. In next video, we'll meet again. Thank you.